When people ask us who we are, we tell them we're problem solvers, opportunity creators, and change makers. We are Rotary. Around the world, our network of 1.4 million neighbors, friends, and leaders volunteer their skills and resources to solve issues and address community needs. Take action with us. Find out more at rotary.org/action.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall,
walk, keep on walking straight.
Дякую Phoenix Group за надання благодійної допомоги та підтримку наших хлопців на місті Ніколаєві. Бронежилети, які можуть спасти людині життя, і продукти харчування, і вода, які на даний час у місті Ніколаєві немає.
Слава Україні!
Героям слава! Слава нації! Смерть ворогам!
Дякуємо всім за допомогу нам і щоб мир скоріше був.
Дякую Phoenix Group за допомогу.
Велике дякую Phoenix Group за допомогу гуманітарну. І хочу сказати снігурівчанам, які знаходяться в окупації, ми обов'язково переможемо, тримайтесь, слава Україні!
Крупы, борошна, консервы, такое, на 4-5 человек.
Спасибо велике.
Берите, только трохи ложка.
Дякуємо Phoenix Group. Мирного неба.
Спасибо.
Берите тоже, подходите, берите, не стесняйтесь.
Спасибо велике. Спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
Ми з Херсонської області, селище Калинівське, Береславського району. Переїхали сюди, тому що в нас ні світла, ні їжі, ні води, ні ліків, доступу, нічого немає. Орки повністю зайняли наше селище, постійно вистріли, постійно взриви.
На сьогоднішній день у місті Миколаїв є проблема з питьовою водою. І наш благодійний фонд Phoenix Group таким чином допомагає нашим людям, нашим громадянам України.
Ребята, спасибо, киевляне, Phoenix Group. Очень вовремя. Очень вовремя. Спасибо.
Дякую компанії Phoenix Group за допомогу з водою. Слава Україні! Дякуємо благодійному фонду Phoenix за таку можливість отримати воду. Слава Україні!
Героям слава!
Well, hey, Panda, how have you been? I have not seen you in quite a while. Yeah.
Yes.
I was very proud to mention the other day, you with your hardware store in India, these ladies that we've been supporting in Senegal are also have a hardware store and mostly focused on selling plumbing supplies.
Yes, when we see people, they are suffering for hunger, they are suffering for house, they are suffering for water. So this is something like humanity comes first, kindness comes first. So this is about giving the people appetite when they are hungry, giving them water when they need. So it's a great job.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we're getting quite a bit of feedback. Let me see where that's coming from. Is that coming from you, Shanker? Oh, looks like he might have muted it. Okay. Okay.
Is it on mute?
No, you're good now. I think I can maybe get rid of the other camera and we'll just use this one, unless Mona's going to come in. She usually comes in on her own camera. So we have the East Coast and the West Coast of India today. We have Shankar all the way over in Gujarat and Sarika all the way over in Odisha. So Sarika, meet Shankar.
Yes, hello, sir. Hello.
Hello.
Namaste.
Yeah. And his wife is Mona. Yeah. So
Namaste.
they,
Namaste, sir.
Namaste.
yeah, they live all the way on the other side of India.
Yes. Sir, in India,
Yeah.
what we say, we don't have any boundaries. We are connected through one emotion, that is brotherhood. So in India, wherever we are, what religion we follow, no matters. We are brothers and sisters. That is told by our great monk, Mr. Swami Vivekananda, when he went to Chicago. He addressed everyone as brothers and sisters. And still, after 100 years also, we have that common saying that we are brothers of this global family. So, brothers and sisters. So, this is the theme we are taking forward by helping each other in case of any kind of need, any kind of disaster happen. We are together. No nation, no people. It is something that is service. And I have seen in previous video you are playing how you are providing. People are providing food, water, and different supplies to the needy people in Ukraine. So this continuous help which they are getting from Rotary and different organization, it is it must be continued, not only in Ukraine, in almost all the countries when they need real help, and we are there to support them.
Exactly. And Rotary is everywhere. That's the thing I like about it. Like when the things started occurring in Morocco, in a couple of hours, I got up in the morning and I contacted, the clubs there in Morocco, and the governor actually over that area. So we always say, like, we're not waiting for airplanes to land. We're not waiting for the army to come in. We're not waiting for the Red Cross to mobilize and they'll be there in 8 hours. The Rotarians live there that generally respond within 2 to 4 minutes. They feel the earthquake, they get up, they're already assembled, they already know everybody, they already know how to get everything. And same thing in Libya. We donated money to Libya and Morocco directly, through Rotary. So that's the one thing I love about Rotary is we're not waiting for the army to come in, and so, yeah, just doing a fantastic job. Shankar, I'm going to add to just a little bit of, there's a new feature here. We can add a little bit of space there and put a USPSC ambassador with the global chamber. And this is like a white banner that can appear underneath your name. Let me see if I got it correctly. Oh, maybe I didn't. I don't know. Let me see. I'll try it again. Okay, USPSC ambassador with the global chamber. I thought I got it. Maybe I should copy that, and then that way.
Oh, that's
There
great.
it
Thank
is.
you.
Okay, this is a new feature, yeah. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get straight to it. I found an investment in Nepal. I have never been to Nepal. This one looks pretty good. It is through a partner. I'm going to share my screen immediately. We're going to have a somewhat of a short show today. And this one here is a lady who is working on her grocery store, Rama. I went up here to lend, and let me just make sure everybody out there can see my screen. Can you see that okay, Shankar?
Yes,
Okay.
I can see that.
Okay, perfect. And we had a couple of people jumped on right there at the beginning. I would like to just recognize them from Bangladesh. Faisal Razu, he said greetings. He is doing some stuff at tourism and busy with that. Also from Atlanta, Georgia, Malcolm came on, and then he further mentioned a little bit later that he is looking to build international Asia entertainment alliances. Malcolm Horvath. So, if you're inclined, people that are interested in building across Asia, that's from India to Russia to Japan, down to Singapore. Malcolm is looking to build international Asia entertainment alliances. His focus is on the entertainment sector. And also we had Irfan mentioned. He's at Genie. So GenieAI.io. He's with Genie AI. Of course, we're using AI every day in our work here at the marketing company. But not to say we haven't used also AI to write condolence letters to friends that had somebody pass away. And we just were stuck in our heart that day and didn't know like the words to come up with. And, so AI in letters, all types of things. A couple of people had chimed in. Please feel free to mention your deals. If you've got your email you want to put up, a web address, or a phone number for more exposure here across 205 countries and territories, streaming on 5 channels of Facebook today, streaming on a contract with LinkedIn, streaming on YouTube Live, and streaming on X Live as we speak. So Shankar, I went in and I had gone into, Kiva.
Yeah.
And selected Asia, and I was looking at today's lineup, and I was shocked to see Nepal. So I was like, I got to check this out, man. Nepal. There's only one deal, so I figured let me go in and start racking and stacking them. I just want to check this deal out. She's doing pretty good. She's on a hustle, Rama. She's only got $210 to go. She's on her way. She wants to buy grocery items. A lot of time left for a person who's almost done. Look, 73% funded. She must have primed the pump and had people ready and told them, I'm going to be on Kiva. When I pop, you jump in, because she's got 22 lenders already.
Wow.
And that's how you do things, guys. If you want to do a successful crowd raise or a crowd fund, you've got to have people lined up, preferably 6 months before. Okay? Get 50 to 100 friends lined up. Email them, call them, keep telling them, I'm going to be launching. I'm doing a fundraise. I need your commitment. This is one of the secrets I did not know about. Okay? And thank you, Lee. AggressiveIncome.com too. Is that .con or .com, Lee? Let's check that out. Okay, so he'll provide some more feedback here in a second. But be ready with your crowdfunding. Have people lined up and ready to crank. Rama's 46 years old, married with 2 children. She did go through one of our lending partners. You know how important that is to us, that the person goes in and puts their paperwork in for a loan. And Lee said LinkedIn was going mad a little bit. Sometimes spell check is a little too aggressive also. She went into our lending partner there, who is authorized through Kiva BPW. And of course, submitted her paperwork and was analyzed. And this is one of our field partners, and started in Nepal in 2007. And I met a guy from Nepal, Shankar, in Washington, D.C. Rainey and I stayed at a Holiday Inn one night, and he was at the front desk. And you know me, I'll talk with anybody, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, we have here already 25,000 Nepal. I was like, what? You 25,000 what? Living all around here, 25,000 from Nepal. We own this Holiday Inn. I was like, wow. He's like, right now we have 11 dentists, because we are incubate and cultivate over 25 years, 30 years. I was like, wow. We own 4 car dealership. You want auto when you first come here, you have auto, wholesale price, half price. Make no money. Anyone from Nepal come here. Doctor, 18 doctor. I was like, you guys are organized. You know, I was so impressed with what they were doing outside of Washington, D.C. Just unbelievably organized, bro. BPW operates through the Kathmandu Valley. They offer microcredit, business training, and literacy classes to low-income women in both urban and rural areas. There's Kathmandu right there by Janakpur in Nepal. And Bhutan, a friend of ours recently went to Bhutan. He was over there visiting, Joseph was over there visiting in Bhutan. And of course, Bangladesh and Dhaka. Our friend Istyak Doza and many, many other friends. I'm going to go on ahead and start spreading this around. I'm going to add this to my basket. Okay. It was literally that easy. That's in my basket. 23 lenders. Looks like somebody might have just jumped in there in front of me because it was 22 a second ago. So somebody watching from the show just jumped in. Thank you so much. Contributing lending teams right now, 10 different lending teams. Let's see who they are. Finland is on board, Team Canada, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands. These guys are pretty big here. 25,000 members.
Wow.
The free thinkers. And anybody else on here that caught your eye you wanted me to hover over, Shanker?
Pardon me?
Anybody else on here that caught your eye or your attention that you wanted me to hover over? Looks like the Kiwis from New Zealand with almost 800.
You mean the group?
Yeah, these contributing lending teams, paying it forward. I've never heard of, but they're almost 600 members.
Wow.
Team Nebraska, 59 members. The United Kingdom, 63. Finland, 1,374. Okay, so there we go. One thing I did notice, my currency loss is not going to be covered here. So I may lose $1. Yeah. And also, we do have more people. Saman said he is watching from Bangladesh. Greetings to you, Saman. Great to see you. Kailash Prasad Lasinka, greetings to you also. Yeah, thank you so much for jumping in there and joining us today. All right, so this one is going to be a go. The lending partner, like I said, is BPW. They've been with us for a long time, and their default rate is 0. So that is good. Okay. And I'm being warned here with the American dollar, I'm going to lose a couple of pennies, maybe 50 cents, maybe $1. All right, so I'm going to throw it over now to Panda. Where would you like to go in Asia? These are the deals we have open, Panda. You've got
Sir, I want you to explain in this live channel. Those are very new to this kind of topic that they can get. If they have nothing, also they can get a loan, and they will go for a startup. They will make their small idea into big dreams, and how they can approach to this Kiva investment or loaning scheme. So how the people, those are very new, with zero idea. So they will also get money from international. One community is there. They are funding the people to make their dreams true. So how they can approach to this Kiva? So please explain.
Yes. So what they're going to do is they're going to come into kiva.org, and what they want to do is scroll down to the bottom. Okay. Generally in Africa, we're carrying about 2,000 loans per day. So they're going to scroll down to the bottom of any page. And what they want to do is they want to look for where it says where Kiva works. I was helping my buddy Sharif last night in Africa. Where Kiva works. And you click on where Kiva works, and this will actually show you all 300 lenders that we have on Earth. Okay. So just go in there, and really today we don't need to look at 293 banks and lending partners, do we? We want to trim this down. What I recommend to you, depending on the continent you live on, the region, why don't you go in there and trim it down? Like today, we're working in Asia. So let's trim it down to Asia. And here you'll also see our many Indian lending partners, which we were covering in yesterday's show with MyLap. Very famous, very famous. And yeah, we had a little more information there coming in from Lee. We will be putting that up in 1 second. But let's do that. Let's go into Asia here. And you can see Hatha Bank in Cambodia, 170 months on Kiva. And you want to be looking for your country. So like, let's say you were Panda and you were living in India and you're trying to, let me see, Kyrgyzstan. These guys are in Mongolia, Bangladesh, no. Thailand, no. United States, Kenya, Laos, Cambodia, Strikeout. Here, MyLap, India, right there, MyLap. So you're going to want to go into MyLap and contact MyLap in your country, wherever you live. And you'll read all about what MyLap is doing, what their interest is here, entrepreneurial support. They are into family and community empowerment, vulnerable group focus, and anti-poverty. So maybe your focus of what you're working on, is not going to match what the lender wants to do, okay? And I'm going to tell you right now, generally things with alcohol, drinking, bars, drunkenness, it's not going to get approved. Anything, for the pornography industry, things like filmmaking with porn and stuff like that, or even nightclubs with women. I know that that's a business, but they're not going to approve that. Things to do with war, making munitions, ammunition, missiles, bombs, explosives, things like that, is obviously pretty much never going to be approved on Kiva. That's none of their focus of what they're trying to do in life. So certain businesses are going to be excluded immediately. But here, you have very broad, okay? These are a lot of their focus items. And you can see they've already lent over 7 million to 21,000 some people. Okay. And the delinquency rate is 0. Loans at risk is 0. So they are very successful in India. Very successful. And then when you want to find out, well, how do I contact them? Just go right here to their website. What is the address? What is the phone number? How do I call? Who, what, where, why, when, how? I want all the information right now to contact them in 10 minutes to get my cash. Where are they? It's all right here. Just calm down. It's all right here. Okay. So this is what you're going to do. And you're going to have to go in. Yes, you're going to have to contact them. And you don't just punch somebody in the face and get money in 5 seconds. You're going to have to submit your paperwork and whatnot and get approved. Okay.
Sir, one more thing I would like to ask you, that suppose a lady, she is a very poor lady and she want to start a store or she want to sell something and she has no collateral to give to that organization, those who are lending. So will this kind of people get loans? Will they have to keep something mortgage or something like that to get loans?
Yeah, they don't pay any money at all. They're just here to get money.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, here's a couple that they're doing right now. Chanfilla. They're trying to raise up money. They've gotten $10,000 funded so far, and they're still looking for 15,000. And obviously, on MyLap, you can change this to whatever you want, like $10. You don't want to give $100. You can change it to whatever you want. You have to do at least $5. Okay. Here's Anita Sarkar. She's in West Bengal. So they're all doing different things. Livestock, increased production of milk for their dairy business, baking, Morthian Group. They're all doing different things. In Gujarat, I think we were looking at this one yesterday, weren't we? The animal husbandry business, Shankar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were looking at that.
Yeah, Mani Shaban, a group of 40 women. That's what we said we like, all these people working together. They help support their families by running the animal husbandry. The women in the group are very hardworking. Yeah, they made
It's called a cooperative.
Yeah. So how cool is this? 1 day left, man. Wow. They still need just over 8,000. What an amazing bunch of people. And then they have other popular loans across India. So yeah, this is MyLap, and let's go back, because the way we got to MyLap to find out about them is looking for approved Kiva partners working in my country. And when we said my country, we decided to use the word India. And this is everything they've done so far. So all of their statistics are here, all of their journaling and information. And these are all the people you can write to who are running the whole operation. And let's go back a little bit further, because remember, we were at where Kiva works. You want to go down to the bottom of any page at kiva.org, and you want to take a look at where Kiva works. Okay. So very important. And that's where we saw MyLap. But they're not the only one in India. We also had the huge artisans project in India. And I think that's a lot of what our focus is with the guests that were on yesterday was India. Yeah. So, and that's through Novica. Yeah, Novica is operating. So, yeah, here's Novica here, and there's India right there. So these two are doing a lot of good work, MyLap and Novica. So let's go back. That's how you guys want to remember. You come in to kiva.org, you scroll down to the bottom of the page, Panda, and right there, where Kiva works. So is that good for you, Panda?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And just go in and you have to apply. Lee is saying that the free thinkers thinking is a term he came up with in 2013. He was nice to see that it's catching on. Now we know where the original started, and get a hold of Lee. Lee, if you could put your entire email address up again, or your entire web address, I'd like to showcase that again. Kailash said technology matters. Applied research support for technology commercialization for think tanks may also be discussed. Absolutely. Thank you, Kailash, for mentioning tech. I was working on tech this weekend. And so what I'd like to do then is ask Panda to pick a country that she would like to go to. Let's stay with Asia. So today we have 103 loans, Panda, open in Cambodia, 417 in Indonesia. And I'll show you how we pick a loan. Kyrgyzstan, Mongolia, Pakistan, Philippines we did yesterday, so don't pick that. Indonesia we did on Friday, so don't pick that. Tajikistan or Vietnam. Where would you like to invest today?
Let's
So
try Vietnam.
Vietnam is a country where this fishing business, this is the coastline country, so the people, they are more engaged with fishing and the port business. So that place is a place where people, they will also go for Kiva and take a loan, because the people, they are not very rich, but they are engaged in so many kind of activities like agriculture and fisheries. They're their main occupation of people of that area.
Okay. All right, I'm just looking to see if there's any double matches that show up right away. I don't see any that showed up right away. I did see one thing that was very interesting here. We've got a tree farm, a lot of tree farms. We also had a lady who wants to build a hygienic toilet. These are very admirable things, man, when somebody says they're trying to build a toilet. So let's do this. Let's go into filters and let's try switching it over to group and see if we have any groups working together. We do have groups that are working together. That's good, because when you have a group, you've got some protection and coverage. I generally don't like to loan to people on an individual basis. That's just me. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your portfolio for investments. And don't be suckered into anything that says almost funded. Okay? Just because it says almost funded, don't jump. All right? Make sure you do your due diligence. And I'm also going to scroll down now. I want to make sure everybody came in and submitted their paperwork to a lending partner. I don't want all loans on. The default is all, because all includes direct, which is just to one person. And I don't like to loan to one person, just me to them, unless they've at least gone in to submit their paperwork and be reviewed by a partner. Okay. So I'm going to further trim this field down. It's down to 17 loans now. It's starting to really trim down. I'm activating groups. I want to work with groups of people. If one of them gets sick, two of them get sick, the group keeps moving forward. And I want to make sure that they have been in to see a partner. So there's only 17 loans left now. Let me see if I can even put some harder risk analysis on this. I'm going to move my risk analysis here all the way up to 4. And it looks like we may not have any loans left at this point. There's nothing left in that country. It's only Indonesia and other countries that can withstand that. So let me see. The higher you get on the risk to 5-star rating is fantastic. Let me see if any loans are still left in Vietnam with like a 3. Nothing. A 2.5. A 2. Nothing. Oh, a 2. Okay. So I have shaved 2 points off from 0 to 2 on my risk. Okay. And these are the ones, see, these 17 loans are still left standing. Okay. If you want to further change this to like men loans or women loans, or you want to change this to a specific category that you're interested in, like water and sanitation only, I can tell you one of the problems in our portfolio right now is we're too heavily invested in agriculture and food. Okay, so I'm trying to get out of there, and we're too heavily invested in women. We're about 75% women. Let's just see if there's any men. No, there's no men. So that answers that question for you right there. Okay. And then you can sort right here from like high to low or recommended. And we get super excited if we see a double match on anybody. And yesterday we were able to find a double match with Deloitte. So that was really cool. Let's just take let's just take a look at them. We're still in Vietnam. We got pigs, cattle, poultry, fish, aquaculture, and let's go to page 2. We've got cattle, aquaculture, aqua. I know Dr. Mike would be real happy about the aquaculture. So, and what do we have here? Pakistan. So I think we're going to take a look. Tajikistan, okay. And this is pigs and cattle and aquaculture. Okay, so let me see if we go back to recommended. If we can find that lady. She was so interesting trying to build the bathroom. A lot of agriculture here. Yeah, she was back on page 1. So let's go back to page 1. Okay, pigs, aquaculture, cattle, pigs. I believe she's going to be up here. Piglets, little chickens, fish. Okay, you know what happened? I think we lost her when we put these safety constraints on the platform. We lost her. You know, because we're filtering to risk rating, and we want them to come in to see one of our partners in the office, and we want groups. That's how we lost her. All right, so who catches your eye here, Panda? You want to go aquaculture or pigs?
Let's try agriculture.
You want to go for aquaculture?
Aqua, yeah.
Aqua, okay. There we got agriculture, aquaculture, 910 to go. Let's see the amount left. If we switch to the amount left, fish selling, that's not aquaculture. Agri. Okay. Agri, aqua, 910 to go. Right, that would be one. That looks like that's aquaculture over here, 965 to go. Ladies are all smiling. That must be a very popular hairstyle to have your hair up like that. Everybody's got their hair up like that. Look, with the thing through the hair. Yeah. These ladies look serious. Let's take a look at them, Shankar.
Yeah.
Pakong. Okay. They look like they're serious, man. Ethnic minority women belonging to the black tie minority. Tien. She lives in a traditional stilt house in a rural commune in northwest Vietnam. She was born and raised in a farming family. She follows her family's steps in working in the agricultural sector to earn a living. Okay. Cultivating rice and breeding. She concentrates on agricultural activities. Her son is mature and works as a hired laborer, but the income is not stable. She has a lack of capital to expand her business. She decided to take this 10th loan. Oh, that's a good sign. 10 loans? Holy heck. 10th loan, man. Yeah, she's working with the entrepreneurs of the world.
Great track record.
Entrepreneur du monde. Okay. That's the lending partner. All right. I think we're going to put this one in the hopper too. Let's put it in. Throw that in the basket. All right. Where you want to go now? You said you wanted to go to Cambodia?
Yeah, I thought that would be a good place to.
Okay. Yes, and greetings from the Netherlands. Thank you, Veronica. Hey, Veronica! Veronica Seaband. Okay, she's been contacting me, talking with me. We've been talking back and forth. Veronica, thank you so much for jumping in from the Netherlands. Yeah, she had a gentleman call me this week about some potential business and investments and things, and I haven't called him back yet, Veronica. But great to see you. Great to see you. Thank you, Veronica. All right, so here, Shank, we have got. Let's go on ahead. Let's just see if we get lucky. Look at that, making soy sauce. Wow. Let's just see if we have any double matches on the recommended. I don't see any right off the bat. So let's start to put some filters on. Let's go for the group and the partner. And let's jack this risk rating all the way up to 4.5. It looks like it is accepting 4.5. It dropped everybody I can see in the background. It dropped everyone, so it didn't like that. Let's see how lucky we can get today. Ooh, still nothing. Oh, it's not happy at all. Okay, so something is wrong. There's nothing coming up no matter what I do with the risk rating. It's either got to be the partner or the group problem. So we're going to have to, Shanker, switch this down to all loans. And there we got 57 loans. At least all of these people have come in to see the partner. So I'll tell you what, Shank, did you see what happened there?
Yeah.
We're down to 57. What we can do is we can go back into the filter and let's tinker with the risk rating again and see if there's anybody left standing. Okay. And it may be, the risk rating is coming from the lending partner. Now we're at 3. So we've got from 0, 1, 2, we've got 3 points to the good. That's even better than before. And let's see who is there. 57 loans. Okay. So these are all through the risk rating. Let's put our default down to maybe like 6%. It's happy. It's still happy. Let's put it down to 3.5% default rate. It's still very happy. Okay. So they've all come in to see a partner. Do you want to change the loan length? Do you want your money out there a long time, Shank, or do you want it out there just like 8 months?
We can. Yeah.
Okay. At 8 months, we lost everybody. So at 16 months or less, okay, now this is interesting. At 16 months or less, we are down to just 14 loans.
Okay.
And we've got a guy here. We could get a guy in because, again, if the problem right now, if you look at let's look at the team itself. I had not ever shown anybody just this week yet the teams. If you look at the Presidential Service Center portfolio in general, 114 loans, and let's take a look at some of our graphs. So this is what I was talking about. Don't get bent out of shape right away. Oh, he said they have too many women. I'm saying like we're trying to balance the portfolio. I'm not saying anything bad. Okay. And if you don't like looking at it with a stacked area, you can do a pie chart. Some people like pie charts better. But look, we've 36% male, 83% female on our loans. Now, I know there's a lot of women out there that are excited about that. And yeah, we do love women and we support them incessantly. But, this is part of what we're trying to do in balancing. And sometimes we're taking a look at our region. And this is what this year with our investments, we decided we were so heavily invested in Africa. We were at 49%. We're at 51 now. That we wanted to start spreading our loans around Central America and South America. So a couple of months ago with Patty Frudenberg Shanker, we had the Latin America and South America Investment Expo. And today we're in Asia, which only represents 10% of our portfolio. So we're trying to balance our portfolio more. And what would you say our work is cut out for us for the next investment conference, just looking at this chart, Shanker?
Yeah, I think we focus on Asia.
We seriously need to focus on Asia and look at how small our Middle East portfolio is.
Yeah, that's because I think Middle East is super rich.
Yeah.
Just like Singapore.
I think we can see just looking at these charts that we have some work cut out for ourselves. By the way, Veronica was mentioned. She was looking forward to connecting with me. She is looking for sponsorship and investments for her Elite Global Leadership Club. And she's organizing networking and leadership summits in the United States. And she's got an expert PR relationship manager in her team. And Also, Lee was firing back saying, hey, he'd love to contact and connect Veronica. They have a constant feed of projects. And we do hope that everybody is involved and wants to get involved with the projects with the Africa Investment Expo coming up in November in Las Vegas this year. Please do join in for us. Veronica said she's got a huge project in Gambia, and they're looking for loans, funds, sponsorship, or startup capital. And yes, we are operating in Gambia, so thank you so much. So let me just go back to saying, like, with the analysis of our international investment portfolio, you can also see, different things like which partners you're working with. If you want to spread out your risk, we have 7 investments with the 1 Acre Fund, 5 with Prisma. ID Ghana, I love. We've got 5 investments with them. In India, 5 investments with MyLab. So maybe you don't want to put all your money into one particular, bank. That might be a smart idea. And if you're watching Billions, or you love watching Succession on Netflix and other channels, and you see them with these charts in the hedge fund, and you're thinking like, wow, look at the data that they have. It's unbelievable. Well, you have that data too. Okay? You have that data
Amazing.
also. So yeah, be careful about investing too much of your money all into one bank. If anything happens with that bank, you're out to lunch. It's called diversification. And sector, we have concerns about sector. I mentioned sector concerns. Because I'm a chef, look at how much invested in agriculture and food. So I think our work is cut out for us a little bit in this regard. And so let's do that. Let's go back into Asia. Let's keep that in mind. Let's go back into Cambodia. Shankar wanted to go in Cambodia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Veronica. She said, you're welcome. And feel free to jump on this show anytime you want. If anybody wants on the show to come up on stage, just WhatsApp me. I will send you the link instantaneously. You can jump on the show. But yeah, let's do this in Cambodia. And I know that was a guy. There he is right there. He's doing transportation. So we would get a male investment. We would get a different Asian country of Cambodia. We would get a different sector, Shankar, of transportation. And he is also helping the elderly. And let's take a look and see how he's doing. He did go through a partner to be vetted at the office. He wants to purchase a new tuk-tuk for transportation. He's 63 years old. Most people have probably counted this guy out in his life. He's a factory worker. He's been running this business for 5 years. And his tuk-tuk often needs to be repaired, so he's going to buy a new one. He went through Chamron, microfinance lending partner. This is one of our lending partners there in Cambodia. So what do you think, Shank? We jump in on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he deserves.
Let's put him in the hopper. Okay. All right. One more country today. Shankar, what you got? What you got? What you got? Where you want to go now?
Did you want to check Middle East?
Oh, yeah, sure. That's part of Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that the Middle East includes Asia. Hey, look at that in Israel. What do you think?
Yeah.
Turkey. I got a guy I'm playing. I play a game called War and Order. He wrote to me in Arabic this morning saying, hey, welcome to the alliance.
Speak?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Oh,
thank you.
Great.
Yeah. So nice to see. Kailash also mentioned to Veronica from the Elite Global Leadership Club, he'd like to join hands for a multi-tech support program. He's available at boltoneditor1@gmail.com or call him. And if any of this stuff goes by too fast, guys, and you missed it, feel free to just watch the rerun anytime you want and just pause it. That's one of the great things about, just pausing, this show, and then write down a person's information. And you can rewatch all of our shows for the Asia Investment Committee on YouTube. If you come into our YouTube channel at the Presents Television Network, just come to presentsnetwork.com. There's links to all of our channels on Facebook, YouTube, X, and LinkedIn, but particularly YouTube people like. So come on in there, or you can just walk in the front door at USPSC.org. The television network is at Presents Network. So presentsnetwork.com. Just come on in. If you want to join us also, definitely please join us, right, Shankar, for the investment team. We're always looking for more people to be on our investment team. And you may have noticed I'm only investing $5 into each of these people. I put 5, 5, 5, okay?
There's great power in that.
But I mean, with 2 million investors, people are always asking me, how have you guys raised a bunch of peasants? Marty's a cook. How have you guys raised $2 billion? It's done literally with 5, 10, 15 bucks at a time. It's not that hard. Okay.
Truly amazing. Truly amazing.
Not that hard. Okay. Now I've got 3 of these in my basket. Let's take a look at them. We're getting ready to go to another country. I've got 3 of them in my basket. It's warning me here, you've only got 8 minutes left on Rama in Nepal. So we're going to have to do one more and then come in here. We got Pakong in Vietnam and Maing in Cambodia. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get one more. And where'd you want to go? Did you say you wanted to, you were in the Middle East, and is it okay? Can we go into Israel?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go in Turkey, Israel? Okay. Israel.
Turkey then. Let's go Turkey.
You want to go Turkey?
Yeah.
Okay. I love turkey. Americans, it's we eat it every year for Thanksgiving. It's
Yes,
coming
I
up.
know that.
Let me see who we got there. Come on, Asia, get in there. Middle East, give us Turkey. 186 loans open in Turkey today. I'll have to tell my buddy in the alliance that we invested in Turkey. He'll be pretty happy. Okay, let's do our filters. Let's go for the group. Let's make them go through a partner and be talked with in the office. And that just went out the window. Okay, so something that they did not like there. Maybe the group. I'll bet you it's the group. But let's at least make them go through the office. Okay. All right. So Zaynep Haberdashery with goods. Let me check our categories. I'm going to try to let me see if I can find another man to balance the portfolio. Nope. Looks like all the men are afraid to go in Turkey. So, so guys, get out there because these women are tearing up the money. Okay. Maybe we could change the category. Let's try art. I know art has been a big one this week. There's 18 loans for art. Now, Guldarin is buying yarn and needles. And how about we go amount high to low? What about amount left? Let's use that filter, Shankar.
Yeah.
These people have some momentum. Okay. She's buying beads and threads, painting materials. Oh, look at her beautiful stuff she's painting. Wow. Such talent, bro.
Yes.
Yarn and needles, fabric and threads. This is a knitter right here, a sewer. Hanif is doing fabric and threads. What a beautiful smile. Look at that spirit. And then you have crafts. Remember, when you do your photo, always smile. Okay, huge smile. Crafts, 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 crafts. Arts, yeah, these are the arts supporting artisans. We got to hurry up here. I'm going to go for the painting. Wonderful, beautiful smile here in Turkey with Pinar. She's 22% funded. She's got a lot of time left, 34 days. She was born in 1973. She's the mother of one child. Yeah, she's been making and selling ceramics. Wow, she's really talented, bro. Look at that vase.
Yeah.
That's some big stuff, man, doing a vase like that. And she went through a Turkish Grameen microfinance program. Was there a different one that you preferred, Shankar?
Yeah, really. It's
that lady to the right of her. Also, this lady here, the beads and threads.
Amazing book.
She looked like, and Hanif. So which of these two did you like, Hanif or Handan?
Hanif is good. Let's try her.
Hanif? Okay, let's see what she's up to. She also has a lot of time left. She's already 25% funded. She's got some of her beautiful work in front of her there. She was born in 1964. She's got 3 children, selling fabric and beads. And she also went through Grameen microfinance program, so she came into the office. What do you say we throw her in a hopper?
Yeah, I think.
All right. So there you go, guys. You can watch me. I'm going to continue to check out. It's going to ask you to please put your information in one more time. Lee is going to run now. He said, thank you so much. Thank you, Lee. Thank you for chiming in today and watching a little bit. We appreciate you, Veronica. Also, thank you so much for jumping in today with us. Let's finish these. We've only got 3 minutes left before we lose Rama. Okay. And let's go on ahead down here to the bottom. When it asks you about helping to cover the cost of the loan, this is administrative expense for due diligence, partner training, site maintenance. This stuff is not free. And when you donate this little bit of money, $4, it's just to help, them to break even. So I'm going to leave at $4 in there. Okay. I'm not going to go into, when I see this, add another loan to the basket. This person just needs a little bit of money. I've not investigated this person. I've not analyzed them. I'm not going to take the clickbait and click on it. Okay. If you want to lose a bunch of money, feel free to click on stuff all over the internet, and send people all kinds of money without looking into what they're doing. I'm not saying that Kiva has bad loans necessarily, but I have had one that went south and went sour. This is going to be completed because I already have like $77 on file. And as more people pay you back every month, you're going to see your account increases. Okay. And these ladies at Pa Kong, they were pretty impressive. So we better give them a little encouragement, right?
Yeah.
What do you want to say? Remember, they were growing their business.
Yeah,
is what it said. And yeah, I'm going to tweet this out, gang, on X right now, and I'm going to crank it out on Facebook. So feel free to social media share. That helps a lot when you do that. And I'll share that tab, how it looks right there. And Farah said she couldn't make it today. She actually has about 25 to 100 business plans and slide decks to judge for a competition, and she's narrowing down to her final midnight deadline, Shanker.
Yeah, she's very good with finance.
Yeah. And what do you guys have going on all day today? What was going on with you and Mona with business? Anything interesting today?
Yes, I mean, we had met with the person at the top of micro MSME, medium-sized businesses, and that we are trying to build some technology around the startups. So there are startups which are organic, and we want to infuse AI into that so that they can increase their valuation. And I want to bring that at some point in time to see how small businesses can now tap into the intelligence of the big data. So that's where we went today. And also, I'm right now at a place called the Alliance Française.
Oh.
You know, where they teach French.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so we came to meet the director. Anil wants to set up a cafe here. You know,
that'll be awesome.
There's an opportunity to set up a cafe, and along with that, he wants to bring the daily, that is, the local women who make jams and cheese and all that, to be displayed for the students, the teachers, and even for the public to come and buy. So
yeah, that's critical for anything with France. I mean, you've got to have the baguettes being baked and the jam, jellies. Yeah, I mean that's all goes with it. Whether you want to do loans and funds and sponsorship or startup capital, you know.
for them, and this becomes a hub, and there is a small place for showcasing the gallery, the art gallery, and we might just introduce some of the products or people's unique jewelry or whatever else they do. And fashion students can come and display their work like an introduction. And I'm thinking how all these people can be broadcasted. The way everything is a show, everything has to be shown to the world.
Yeah.
What I understand from you.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Right?
very easy
So-
just to say, like, we're going to have a show and it's going to be broadcast today right there, and you're broadcasting live from there.
Yes.
You know, very, very easy to do.
Somebody's got an artisan, and someone is good in their dressmaking or some design idea. So we want to keep one by one introducing the cafe, and they get an opportunity to show it to the members, and slowly they become brands. So that's the concept. So
absolutely. And you know, they can showcase their work, you know, very easily. They can showcase their work right on camera.
Yeah.
I mean, now Stormy watches those. My wife, Stormy, she watches those like particular loops and knitting, you know, that she is doing, and when she's stuck, she'll put that up on the big TV on YouTube, and she'll say, like, you know, I'm gonna have to like rewind this and watch it again. And I'm sitting there, you know, on my phone, and she's doing her thing with knitting or sewing, Shanker, and the person will be actually walking you through it. You know, we're going to do a double under and then bring it over
Yes, so
and loop through, and then a double under again and bring it over and loop through, and by the time they're done, my wife's got this massive, you know, a gift Afghan that she's giving away. And this is a good friend of ours who had just been to New York and the United States, visiting for a few weeks. SM Zullah Rahman, good evening to you. Good afternoon. Thank you also for chiming in from Bangladesh. Always great to see you, buddy. And so let's get them on camera. Let's get them on a show, Shanker. Anybody at all, whether from the French Center or
me.
having. I was saying let's get those people on a show. Yeah, the artisan.
Yes, we can do that. This is what I wanted to tell you, that the India, the studio, the India studio you have told me to kind of spearhead. I want to spearhead in a way that the creative arts people with their little works can become a brand globally. And it's something that can help a lot of people. At the same time, it can help small and medium-sized enterprises, more on the SMB, small, medium-sized businesses. So they could be doing anything from photography to painting to new designs. And there's a school down the road. It's one of the best in Asia, the National Institute of Design. And their students have created a lot of work.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, let's get them on camera and get them on a show.
Even teach people how to do NFT. Yeah. So I will bring them on. Mona just walked in from the Alliance director. So please say hello to her. I will sign off for now.
Okay.
Bonjour.
How are you?
Oh, très bien.
Bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va?
Si, oui, très, très bien. Merci beaucoup.
Merci.
Et vous?
Great, Martin.
And you? Et vous? How are you?
Pardon? Je vais bien, très bien.
Okay. Fantastique. C'est fantastique. We just did four investments. I think we did Cambodia, Vietnam, Nepal, and oh gosh, I can't even. I'll have to go back. I'm gonna have to put all this together and share with everybody where we invested today, the 4 different countries, because it literally was that quick, and we were running out of time. They were warning us, you've got to finalize. Yeah.
Great. Yes.
How was the discussion with
Yeah. Well, you guys be good. I'm going to end today's show just with a huge advertisement that we have for the Africa Investment Expo coming up in Las Vegas, Nevada in November. Anybody that would like to invest across Africa, join us in Las Vegas. We are going to be there at the New York Hotel and Casino, and hopefully everybody will want to come in. It doesn't matter where in the 55 countries of Africa that you would like to invest. We welcome you to invest in any of them. And Dr. David Douglas Tengi will be there, of course, along with the King and many of the chiefs and many other ministers of state departments of the different countries, particularly Ghana. But yes, we look forward to seeing you at the Africa Investment Expo coming up in November. Join in with us. Here's a little bit of information about that and the White House dinner there.
Your investment is repaid and a profit is made. Equals Africa's success.
Hi everyone, I am Ambassador Prince Kojo Hilton, a visual artist, a filmmaker, and a theater practitioner. Check out the new film festival, the US Presidential Service Center, on Film Freeway.
Are you looking for a new way to reach your target audience? We're Marty, Stormy, and Raina Mangello with our partners and team of Mike, Patty, Farrier, Dolly, and Istiak at Mangello Associates Strategic Marketing, and we can help you target your advertising efforts to reach the right people with your message. We've got extensive knowledge in branding and marketing and access to state-of-the-art tools that allow us to keep track of your campaign's performance. We can provide you with data you need to make informed decisions about your marketing campaign. We also promise a higher return on investment for your advertising dollars. Be sure to scan the code at the end of our presentation and video, or click on the link in the description to contact us today to learn more about how we can help you reach your target audience. Let us put our experience and resources to work for you. You won't be disappointed.